Howdy folks, Dick Burnwood here. Welcome to my Christian Science blog. And today we're going to talk about the Copernicus. That's right folks, you've heard me talk about the Darwinists. You've heard me disprove atheistic evolution, which is nothing more than a stupid religion. But you've never heard me take on the retards who worship at the altar of Copernicus, who have these crazy ideas about the sun being the center of our solar system. I know it's crazy, but there's actually people who believe this, folks. And I'm going to expose them for the incorrigible dumbasses they are, alright? Using simple science, I will prove the truth and the light of the geocentric model of the universe. Alright, let's start with this pizza box right here. Now what does this pizza box remind you of? Planet Earth, right? We know for a fact from the Bible, because it says so, that the earth is flat and square. Just like this pizza box. So this is our planet. Now this is the light side of the earth on which people live, and this is the dark side of the earth in which, no life exists. You can't live on that side of the earth, you'll die. Now, let's say this is our sun, folks. This is the sun. Now let's pretend that our planet Earth here is orbiting the sun. Let's say the sun's at the center of the solar system and the earth is rotating. Now what do you notice? No matter which way you try to rotate, every part of the earth is equidistant from the sun. It never changes, folks. Look, no matter what you do, no matter which way you turn, as long as you're trying to rotate around the sun, every part of this Earth's surface is equidistant to the sun at all times. Now what would that mean, folks? That would mean there would be no seasons. There would be no summer, no spring, no winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you got to do is call. There'd be none of that. Alright? Now, okay, so now we know for a fact that there's seasons. We know there's 4 of them. Just ask Vivaldi. He wrote some music about it. Now, what's the other alternative? Well, maybe the Earth rotates on its axis. Well, look what happens when we do that. If we rotate, look, the side of the Earth that everybody lives on is suddenly facing away from the sun, and everybody would freeze to death and die. So we know that doesn't happen. So right there, we just disproved the fact that sometimes I get carried away and I start thinking about how ridiculous these theories I'm debunking are, and I start to laugh. But we know for a fact that, okay, one way there's no seasons, the other way we're all dead. So no matter what, the sun cannot possibly be the center of the universe. Or the solar system rather, because we know there's 4 seasons. Now how do we account for those 4 seasons, folks? Well, check it out. It's actually quite simple. Once we put the Earth at the center of the solar system, and then we look at the sun's orbit around the Earth, we realize right away that the 4 seasons correspond to the 4 corners of the sun's orbit around the Earth. So when it's in this corner, it's summer over here, but it's winter over there. See how that works? Now if it goes over to the other corner, okay, we got some summer over here. So it's like that. That's what accounts for the 4 seasons. The 4 seasons correspond to the 4 corners of the sun's orbit around the Earth. And that is the only thing that accounts for both our human survival on this planet and the 4 seasons, folks. So there we go. Copernicus was a dumbass. All the freaks who worship him these days like he's some sort of god and knew something, knew his head from his you-know-what, those people are fools. And once again, those people, failed to comply with my previous suggestions that they actually read the Bible and learn a thing or two about a thing or two. And that's what I call willful ignorance, folks. These people, everything's in the book. All they got to do is open it up and read it. But will they? No. They'd rather, pursue their delusions about heliocentric models of the solar system. It's absurd, folks. It's just crazy. But once again, the Bible triumphs, and we know that the Word of God is true, always has been, always will. Peace. Praise the Jesus.